Oh, hey. Hello, boys and girls and everything in between. My name is Casimir. Today we're playing some more Wandering Sword. It's been a little time. I don't think as long as last time. So this time, like last time, I actually kind of watched my stream of the last one to figure out what I was doing. So I wasn't basically just coming back and forgetting everything. So we just ranked up. Now I did forget how to use the menus. There we go. So we should now, where is it? The token? Now we're an elite disciple. We've gotten what we needed. And now we're elites. But we can become better. That's why we gotta go do the contest. So first we have to go talk to our esteemed master. You know, for a second, I was really about to start like reading through this text, and I was like, I don't read through this because if I do, first off, I'm gonna butcher it, mess a lot of things up, and two, that's a good way to tucker myself out. Also, I'd rather let you listen to the beautiful music and just enjoy yourself while you're reading. Now I'll stop talking. Looks like I even got over what happened to the Dragon Slumber Valley. Of course, all my friends died in front of my eyes and almost killed me. Who would get over that with a snap? Like, I don't think I will get over it that quickly. Then again, it's technically been like multiple days, probably months, story-wise, but I'm not entirely sure. Please, you're gonna get first place. You're gonna get first place. You know, I was kind of really... Oh, I already got that technique, but that does mean attack will be our teammates. Make sure this is over. Who are sword wielders can actually use this, which I believe... No, you're a fist weapon user. You, sword weapon user, you want to use it? You are, what's it, hidden weapons. You are spears or pole arms. You're also a fist. Okay, well, like 2 people can learn it. I mean, still pretty good. Wrong thing. I should by type. There we go. You know, I was kind of like really thinking, like, as doing this and going through the story, it's kind of so weird. You know, I'll tell you after this. Yeah, what was I saying? Okay, it's so weird how usually in these like Asian stories, the MC, they're like, especially in these cultivation type stories, they're usually like OP strong and stuff, and it's like, oh, okay, you're really strong. But most of the time, if you look at it from their perspective of how the world works, it's kind of like someone randomly just coming in, being like literally the best at, in some cases, everything, and just blowing past you. Like you can like literally be depending on what kind of person you are. But even if you, depending on what kind of person you are, even then, you're like the best, apparently the best of the best. At least in normal world standards, you're pretty good. You know, you can't compete with the MC, but suddenly someone comes in, basically knocks you off your throne, takes your crown, and it's like, oh, well, there you go. You've been like praised with like ahs and ohs and oh my god, that's so wonderful, and suddenly slapped in the face like, you're not so good anymore now. And what it really seems like is in the stories, those characters try to compare themselves to the MC, you know, the main character, like the uber OP character. That was like their first downfall, because you can't ever really compare to like the MC. They're just too good. So usually those characters die, or depression, or other things that could happen as well. But most of the time it's like, it's kind of like a losing battle. It's always losing battle. It's a little sad to see sometimes, you know? These characters, even if like a lot of these stories, they're like usually really haughty and arrogant about their status and how good they are. It's still kind of sad to see them go. A lot of these stories also, though, these people that are trying to compare themselves to the MC, technically still, they have their skills still. They're pretty like strong compared to all these other guys. It's not like their like wealth and everything's been taken away from them usually. So they could really just like give it up to him and then just mind their own business and keep going. But most of the time they don't. So them falling down the pit hole, they never come back and basically, you know, die. A little sad. Thought I would just, you know, think about it. Share my little insight on that. A lot of things, like that's something that happens a lot of like these kind of stories. I mean, it's kind of what happened a little bit with the one character in the start of this, like the guy, I don't want to say, no, yep, I'm gonna call him the fat guy, the guy that was like a lot bigger with red on. He was like really like saying he didn't like the MC. Don't know why. Didn't like him. Also, I do have my fan on. I don't think that it's making enough noise to transmutate. To basically be heard on my microphone, because this is a new fan, and my old one used to make so much noise that I just could not have it on, so I had to suffer in silence and burn to death while I was like doing these streams. Hopefully that's not the case now. Some water on sitting here and reading this. Oh, he wasn't. I think I was talking about this guy. He's not wearing red. Ah. Yeah, I thought he was wearing red for some reason. I don't know why I thought he was wearing red. Huh, okay. Oh, he's beating. Oh, oh no. Yeah, you're dying. Sorry, sir. At least you tried. How my phone vibrating? Okay, let me put this over here then. At least you tried. Who is this person? I don't think this person shows up in the story at all. I think they're just random filler character. Oh no. That's even worse than the last fight. So they're a fist user too. You know, you're actually not bad. I'm just better. Hmm. What a thing to say. Of course, we're gonna beat them. Beat them up, so it doesn't matter. Yep, there it is. Oh, there he goes. He's gone too. I really wonder. I don't think I've never lost these fights. What happens if you literally lose? I'm assuming game over because the game wouldn't be able to progress if you don't go the sort of assembly. Assembly. Assembly? Assembly. There we go. Just like, you know what the other guy said. You're good. I'm just better. Oh, those are some crazy accusations you're pulling out there. Wow. Yes, I think I know how this is gonna go. Oh, you actually lived the hit. You know what? Good for you. You lived the hit. You know, I could see how like that could literally be sometimes a slap in like a person's face. Ah, they're like so strong, they're beating you beating you up. It's like, like the competition. Oh, thank you for holding back. It's like I wasn't holding back. You just beat me up. I don't know what to tell you. What do you mean holding back? I guess someone seemed like an insult in some ways, especially if someone who gets aggravated easily, or you know, makes up their own things in their minds really quickly. Oh my god, thank you, cannon fodder characters that I've never seen in my life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Actually, I've seen two of them that they're like standing around in the sect. But you know, besides that, the other ones that are just standing there praising me. Oh, here comes like the aggressive stares, like everyone's praising him. That should be me. Probably what he's thinking. See, you didn't need to say all that, right? You didn't need to say all that right there. Like, you see, those words that just left your mouth, you didn't need to say. You could have just accepted that you won and kept it moving, okay? Up is not a sword. I don't remember what it is. I really don't need a sword. I'll take that. I'll definitely take this. Of course, 10,000 is always good. And I don't think this is better than what I have. But thank you. I can still break it down. You three come with me. Oh, you talking about? Oh yeah, so three. Okay. I had like a little bit of a brain fart there. I was like, you three? Who's you three? What are you talking about? T Tai Chi Marvel Force. See, I already got that, buddy. I don't need you to teach it to me. But thank you though. You know, also this is probably what I was talking about before early on. Oh, because I already know this, I got the martial points for it. Thank you. Part of the reason I was talking about before is that you can literally go around the place. Well, you can literally do the main story. If you like go through the main story really quickly, you'll get a lot of good stuff. So even though I took like the most roundabout extra way there, it was still gonna give it to you. Of course, the side stories and all those other things do like provide a lot of loot themselves. So you go in the roundabout way, has its perks. You know, this conversation is really weird, mostly because our main character was told by, was it Moen, that you probably shouldn't mention his name in the sect very much because a lot of people don't like him. Well, they see him as a traitor that left the sect. So you could literally could have just made like any other excuse to be like, ah, can I go like to the village to go see my brother-in-law? To go like, I don't know, pay respects to the chief that hurt his knee in war or something. I really, you could have made like the most roundabout things. I think they would have been okay, we'll go there. But then again, our MC is more of a truthful, just put it out there character, so I don't see that happening. He's just in it for the ride at this point. He doesn't care what's going on. He's just there to go along. Also, he's there for the liquor too. Hey, buddy, what you know what to do? You gotta go with the flow. When the stampede's going that way, you better go that way too, or get ran over. Like all these guys in my freaking inventory now. He's in fact a sword user. He has a -10 relation with us, so that should be something to say. Nothing he has that I don't already have. Doesn't have really any good skills. My forging's better, my alchemy's better. He's useless to me in every way, shape, and form. You, I'm pretty sure I have everything from you as well. Yep. And the only thing you're better at me with is fishing, probably, because my fishing's garbage, is it not? Actually, my fishing's better than yours too. Crazy. Let's go on and eat this up. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. And these clothes are in fact worse than mine. Yes, they are. Let's go sort that. Hold on a second. What's this pole arm here that I didn't learn? That shouldn't be like that. Gimme. Are there any things that we can have for it? Nope, we don't have anything. So we did get this new pole arm. Please get that out the way. We in fact got a new what was it? Cultivation technique from the Shaolin Temple. I'm pretty sure I went over there before, and we went over there to get it. I'm not sure if that was on camera or not because it's been quite some time, but quick upgrade, and we're gonna get those juicy points. And I'm pretty sure there's nothing else I need to upgrade. I'm in the wrong category. I was like, why do I have like so little? Then again, there's just, compared to like actually cultivation techniques, the amount of techniques for like generally just for the other moves are kind of low. It's a bit alarming that I have more unique moves than mighty moves. Actually, it's really just the mighty ones. I have like technically more special than the same amount for basics. Then again, why would you use basics when you have all these other good stuff? You, on the other hand, need to upgrade this. I think everything else is okay for you. Yeah. You don't have any other stuff, so you're basically fine. Is everyone else fine, actually? You can go around looking. I still can't. You're also pretty fine, I'm pretty sure. There you go. It's gonna be really sucky if this character, because I have no idea, I've never got that far in the story. If he, in fact, is a bad character, and goes against our team, because if that is in fact the case, I'll let you learn this. He is probably going to kick our butts. And if not kick our butts, he's going to give us a run for our money, because he is in fact not that far behind our, well, yeah, he's not that far behind our character. In terms of like stat wise, a little different in some ways. But his agility, its internal power, it's just better overall. Actually, his stats overall are just better than ours, technically. Only his attack and defense, but even then, he can still F us up pretty bad. So, if he is a bad character, ooh, we just gave him quite the weapon. We basically gave him a pistol to shoot us in the hand with. Upgrade this, get those together. And you, like, I'm pretty sure don't have anything you need to upgrade. Or any skills you need to learn, correct? No, you do not. So it's time to start the duel. Did you finish Conception? Nothing you can go right now because that's too expensive, neither can you. You can also basically do nothing because it's too expensive. And I'm pretty sure I'm working on, was it Yang? No. Penetration? I was working on penetration, I believe. And I wanted to get, I think I wanted to get this. I'm pretty sure I was working on penetration. Because I want our agility, because our agility was so garbage. I remember now. We need to strike this. This will give us, when attacking has 20% chance to reduce target MP equal to 50% of damage dealt. This gives us right out agility, and this gives us pretty good stuff. Describes all methods and key gathering speed. I'm gonna try and go for this. How much more do we need? We're gonna need like 600 just to get out of there, and then probably a lot just to upgrade this to full. But I mean, I gotta stop doing that. Our agility should be now nice and up better, like a whole 30 points, I think, because we are like at 70 for agility. Good now. So we need to go to the village and pay our respects. Ew, I hate this. I do, like, I hate that view. It's just you can't see anything. You don't see things as good, and you can't like see the names of like the villages and stuff. And you might think, oh, why is that so bad? Sometimes if you don't play this game at all, and your first time ever doing it, besides these roads showing you that there's obviously a pathway inside of this place and that it is in fact a what is it, like space you need to go to, you can't really tell that easily, especially if you're running around the place and just going there willy-nilly. I was about to say, I know he's getting old, but I don't think the dementia is getting. He has dementia, yeah. Like, he should know who she is. Could it be the five immortal sutra? Yes, there's no other book. What other book would they be looking for? Is porn stash? Come on, keep it together. Okay, so we're gonna ask about. Let's go ask about the grave. Why not? So I asked about the grave, but even then, I still got the answer about where she went. What's the point of the other one? Okay, rude, but I do kinda agree. Stop whining. God damn. Hurry up. I wanna go. And then again, I do have to keep running my mouth because I'll keep doing that no matter what. But I don't like how, like, our character. The reason why I call him character is I can't say his name. I really don't. Can't. I will not. This is gonna be butchered. He says he's such a nice person, such a good person, and you don't know him that way. Our character only knew him for like what? Few weeks? Maybe a few months at best? You're acting like he's a long-time friend who you've gotten to know deeply, which is far from the truth. You knew nothing about his past, nothing about his mother. You knew nothing about him in general. So, past things that he did, you can't really pardon in some ways. Like, oh, you never knew him. You didn't know him either. I don't know what you're talking about. Part of the reason why I don't like our MC in some ways like that. He just, I don't know. He does this thing where he's just like, oh, you didn't know him. Like, he just, everything is supposed to go, well, his way. Not necessarily his way, more of his way of thinking. Because in his mind, he was a good person, so he must be a good person. In his mind, he's a bad person, so he must be a bad person. That's the kind of like thought process I feel like this guy goes through. Because I'm pretty sure from what we've like seen, this man did in fact kill quite a lot of people along with his wife. I don't know the full backstory, but he did in fact kill people for going like the murder route. He did in fact betray his sect for different reasons. You can be like, oh, but it was for love. He did in fact still betray them. He made a lot of enemies along the way. There's no other ways to like try to make it sound like it's a fairy tale story. He did what he did, and that's fine. But don't say like he didn't do it. That's weird. Was I wrong? No, not really. What a weird thing to do. Just come in, just start throwing snakes at people. Like, Well, I guess I'm not saying somewhat understand. I know why they're doing it. Well, first they were kind of talking trash. Well, they really weren't talking trash about, like, the other person's sect at all. But the person did technically steal their priestess. In holy matrimony, of course. So, yeah. Leave me where they come from. The bushes, of course. What do you mean, is that you? You heard her voice. If it's her, then you would know it's her voice. It was like you, like, maybe months being away from her, you just forgot her voice altogether. Not only that, why would she attack you along with them? Did she get, like, I don't know, what was that thing? What was that thing they do when they're taking in, like, new recruits? They hypnotized them into submission, and now they made her into a warrior. But if it was her, why would she attack you, idiot? Use your brain. Yes, yes, you have. I'm glad you noticed. Wait, does no one else know the way besides the one person? We don't even have a map? That's worrying in its own way. It really feels like he's just sitting over here watching this point. He's like, huh. I'm glad everyone's having fun. It's just a little bit of a loner. Maybe if he wasn't so aggressive and ugly, then, you know, he might be able to come join in, because these guys are really good looking. He's the only one that's, you know, what is that, the thing? You know, what is that, like, perspective Disney was giving people? Oh yeah, the uglies were usually the bad ones. The good ones were usually, like, you know, really good looking. Which that wasn't always the case, because Snow White, the evil queen, yeah, the queen was pretty good looking. I'm not gonna lie to you, at this point, why'd you even come? Like, if it genuinely wasn't me, I wouldn't even come with these group of people if I didn't like them. Even if I did, I would literally just be like, huh, okay, I'll just sit here and watch. You guys have a good time. Because I hate all of you. Give me 1 second. I just had to go quickly because I do in fact have a appointment at 10, and it's technically 10, but no one has said anything, so I'll keep streaming until anyone says anything. Where are we going? Oh yeah, to the city, which is like all, okay, I need to go to the map, which is like all the way down. I'm going, wait, hello? What am I doing? Down here, right? Where am I? It's right here. I'm so blind. I'm literally looking over here because I knew it was down here in like this region. I thought it was like deeper down. All the way over here. And I've been there too multiple times to go trade stuff. I don't know why I'm like having such a hard time. You know, if I'm being quite honest, I don't think he's actually an ugly character. I actually don't think he's an ugly character. His buck teeth was like kind of weird, but kind of a Bugs Bunny way for me. I don't know what it is. It's like as soon as I see those teeth, I'm like, Bugs Bunny. Oh my god, is that you? He's kind of like has that. You know what he really reminds me of? Who he really reminds me of? It's kind of like a Bolin from like Legends of Korra. That's what he kind of reminds me of a little bit. Now the words you're saying don't remind me of whatsoever. Whoa, whoa, whoa! These are some crazy things you're saying here, sir. You can't be saying those things. Also, why is that like always like the thing that happens? It's like stop in the name of the law. Like you heard this entire thing. You should have like been came over, or is it like just now you heard it? I don't know. You got some nerve meddling in with my business, but then literally said that, hey, I was technically looking for you. How does that make any sense? I'm not sure. Maybe I'm the stupid one here. But let's go on. I like how like literally Moen came up here. It's like, oh whoa, that weapon he just did right. That little technique was pretty deadly. And if it was like any ordinary disciple or even not our MC, they probably would have got cut down. You're already about to jump into it and just get absolutely pumped. That is... Huh. Hmm. That is a thing to say. That really is a thing to say. Crawl under my crotch. That is a thing to say. I are so vicious? I don't know if that's vicious. I think that's something else right there. That's a little freaky right there. I don't think vicious is the right word. I think he's about to take you out on the street for a good time in a different way, though. You know what I mean. I want you to crawl under him. My God. Outrage? Yes. Bow? I don't think he wants you to bow. I think he wants you to do something else. At his knees. But let's go on. Oh my goodness. I'm having way too much fun imagining what's happening right here. Interpreting it like very differently than what it's probably supposed to be. Turn-based. Able to kill this guy pretty quickly. Now that I did like half his health. If I was a true villain and like I was trying to kill somebody and they're with a group of people, how about I lure some of them away? Because literally, you split half these people up, more than half of them would probably die, besides the MC. So, just pointing that out there. You're really evil and smart at that. I just really feel like you don't belong here. Like, not in like a, ew, get out. Like, more of the way you like present yourself and the way you like go about things. It's just not how, it's not what the sect stands for. So maybe you're just in it for like the skills. And if that's the case, keep your mouth shut. Not in a bad way though, but just like, you know, watch. Like, cause you don't have to be the hero. You can just be like, oh, if things turn bad, you can just hightailed out of here. I'm being quite honest. I'm like, bye. Bye, I'm leaving. Says a person that got murdered during that fight. So you ain't doing anything, but it's fine. He killed you technically in that fight and he's holding back? Oh, that's crazy. Okay, with that being said and done though, my appointment that I need to go to is actually about to start happening soon. So, that's where we're gonna end this off. I know it's a really short stream because usually I go for like 2 hours or more, but you know, we got to go. Also, it's turning nighttime. Oh my god, look at it. I don't think we can leave. Oh, we can. Was it turning nighttime though? Ah, well, it was turning nighttime. But that is in fact where we're going to end it off. Oh, it's turning nighttime again. Look at it. Right when these people come by. End it off here. I know, you know, we've been talking a lot about crotches and things, but I want you to know, you don't have to crawl under anyone's crotch just because they tell you to. You have your own life to live. And with those words, I hope you had a wonderful time at a time, thing, and place doing this. Hope you had a wonderful time, everybody, and goodbye, everybody.